left the Steelers locker room where Ben Roethlisberger appeared in a white customized Titleist golf hat that said BR7 on the back. Luckily for the Steelers, they get to customize their game plan around Big Ben after a 4-week absence. Practice field is behind us. Ben will be practicing today out here in a few hours. He said he'll be a full participant in practice, though he's still taking this day-to-day, not taking anything for granted. He said he even felt a little achiness in his knee last week from the normal wear and tear, but he talked to the doctors. All is good. That's just the proper precaution, and he'll get ready to go. Here's what he said in the locker room.
I think if there's a restriction, I shouldn't be out there. That's my opinion. Obviously, it's going to be coach's decision what happens if I play, things like that. But you can't go out there if you're restricted in any way.
Do you ever think about the injury in the back of your mind and worry that, I know sometimes when people get injured, they think about it and hopefully try not to get injured again. Does that ever?
No, you can't afford to. That's why I'm saying I don't want to think about an injury. I don't want to think about what I've had, what I'm wearing, things like that. I was going to go out and play the game of football.
Are 3 full practices enough to get your timing back to where it was with the receivers?
I hope so. We're going to go out there and give it a go today and see where it goes from there.
Now, Steelers players are pumped at Roethlisberger's return. They made the best of his absence, getting a few wins. But guard Ramon Foster told me that we are going to let Ben be Ben, and we're going to protect him because we know the Bengals are going to come after that sprained MCL knee. Back to you, Carrie.
All right, Jeremy Fowler with the Steelers. Thank you so much for that report. Let's head over to Cole Harvey, who covers the Bengals for ESPN.com's NFL Nation. You join us now. The emergence of Andy Dalton has been one of the storylines in Cincinnati, but we've seen a good Dalton during the regular season before. What are people around the team saying is different for him this season?
Well, Carrie, that's kind of the big question here in Cincinnati. A lot of people have been wondering, is it because he's got another year in Hugh Jackson's offense? Is it because Andy Dalton's leadership has kind of grown here as he's into year 5 now? Or maybe even it's his hairstyle. That's been kind of one of the questions that people in Cincinnati have been pondering. Maybe it's some combination of all of the above. Of course, his wife actually told me last week that the hairstyle has nothing to do with this. It's just his personality and that he's playing well. The numbers show that essentially what's going on is that Andy Dalton is doing a good job of avoiding pressure and then also passing downfield. He's been a very efficient passer this season. On his 6 sacks this season, he's actually been pressured just 2.9% of the time when he's dropped back to pass. So the fact of the matter is the Bengals offensive line is doing a great job protecting him. Andy's also making good decisions as far as when to throw the ball away and when to also take the sack. To the quick point about the efficiency, downfield, when he's passing to the first down marker or beyond it, he's got more than a 60% completion rating when it comes to those types of throws. Earlier in his career, he had a 48.1% completion rating on throws to the sticks or longer. So the fact of the matter is, Andy Dalton's doing it on the field, and maybe he's got a little bit of help off the field with that updated hairstyle. Who knows?
Perhaps that is the key. The power is in the hair. That's Coley Harvey with the latest from the Bengals. Thank you so much.
And ahead, we